What you say, Maynard?
Yeah, I disagree with you. Don't need a reason to leave if you're not happy.
Yeah, tell us why.
Yeah, I think that if you're talking about a relationship with where you're husband and wife, which is the only covenant relationship that I agree with. I don't agree with girlfriend, boyfriend. I don't agree with the fiance, fiancée living with each other. I agree with a husband and wife living together. So those relationships, I believe, are extremely covenant and should be protected spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. And so there should be support groups that are there to help. There should be arbitrators there to try to solve the issue. But the divorce should be the last solution, should never be the first solution ever. And I
Yeah, that's what
believe
I'm
you're
saying.
advocating, no, you're advocating for it to be the first solution when you
Hold
write
up,
it like that.
hold up. No, that's not what I'm advocating for. I'm advocating to not get in a situation, period. Like, don't marry a motherfucker in the first place. Like, fuck a divorce. Why are you marrying that nigga in the first place? Why are you deciding to do it forever after with somebody knowing how shit could turn out? Knowing how these men be acting? Why would you put yourself in that situation in the first place? Like, it don't make no goddamn sense. That's what I'm
So the
advocating
re-
for. Stay single. Hold up. Let me explain. I'm advocating for like women, especially, to find community with other women. Stop signing up to be these men helpmates or whatever else they say. Stop wasting your time. Stop giving him access to you because you can move around. These niggas are desperate. Listen to me. Like you can get one, two, how many you want, whenever you want, and you can get them to
Can
pay
you
your bills
stop?
whenever you want. Hold up, sir. I'm still talking. Like they ain't got no goddamn standards. They give this shit away. They leave with their money. Like literally, you could be
Can
single
you
until
stop
like
talking about all
45.
men like that?
No, I can't. What you mean? No,
It sounds
you can
extremely
like you.
hateful when you talk about men like and generalize them in one group as
The
all
thing
of them.
is, no, I'm not even talking about men. I'm talking about what women should do. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and you're telling women to not get married to men, period.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So and you're using a very negative connotation when you talk about in context when you talk about men. Every time you mention the word men, it's negative. It's like this deadbeat dude, this guy that's taking your time, this guy is sucking your
Do those
life
men not
energy away.
exist? Hold on. Do those men exist though?
No, they don't. I don't believe
No,
you.
no. You saying hold up? You saying men like
I
that
don't
don't
believe
exist?
that those men exist. I believe that you maybe made them happen. You
Oh,
created them.
so
They don't
you
exist out of nowhere.
listen. You don't have to marry. Hold up. You can
So
marry a
you're,
man if
can
you
I
want
ask
to,
you a
sir.
question, for
But
example?
I'm
Like, do
saying,
you believe you have any blame on somebody else, how they treat you? Like, if somebody, one of my
you all
friends
over the
treats
place.
me in
First of
disrespectful,
all, I'm gonna meet you, so I need you to calm down for a second, okay? If you want to advocate for marriage, go ahead and marry you a man, sir. What I'm saying is, you can say those men don't exist. Some men absolutely do exist. What I'm saying is, why would a woman even put herself in that scenario? If men want to be like, oh, we should get married, then less men should act like that. But in the year 2025, it ain't worth it
I'm
for
sorry,
men. And
what do you suggest does then?
hold up, Maynard, you need to calm down. And like I said, if you're in a relationship and you signed up for one thing and it's not going the way that you anticipated, you can absolutely leave today, right now. You don't have to wait for nobody to do anything. And somebody telling you that leaving is an option and somebody will think you're a slave, that's fucking crazy.
Can you mute the
Goku,
guy
you
with the
trying,
dog?
hold up,
I
mute
can't
that
hear
real
you.
quick. Goku, you trying to say something?
I can't hear you because the dog keeps barking. Can you mute him when you're speaking?
I know. You come up here for the dog, Goku.
So I only heard the dog barking. I didn't hear you speaking at all.
I would like drop him, but this is funny. I ain't gonna lie. All right, Goku. Thank you for coming by.
I don't know how, why was that funny again?
So hold up. You sound absolutely insufferable. You
No,
sound absolutely
I'm just asking
insufferable.
you a question. Can we have a discussion or you're just
No.
gonna take
I'm
over
telling
and talk
you.
and mute me?
No. You sound absolutely insufferable.
Okay, that's fine. You can project on me, you can add hominem me, that's fine. I want to talk about the actual issue that you are hateful towards all men, and this is a trauma response from you because you have been.
Hold up. I'm projecting on you.
Yeah,
But
that
this
that
as a trauma response, and I hate all men things. Neither one, which is what I said, or is true.
yeah, you're projecting on me that I'm, for example, mad. You're the one that's mad. You're the one muting me. You're the one
So
spurging
you
out,
trying to
over
attack me? Why you
speaking.
trying to attack me? Why you
I'm
over here?
not
Hold
attacking.
up. Why you feeling? So I'm at the mute you, sir. That's why I be muting y'all, cause you think your voice means
You're
something
projecting
weird. It
on
ain't
me. That means
shit.
you're the one.
No, no, nobody even know you, sir. Nobody called for you. I didn't send for you. What you talking about? I don't know you. Don't care about. Listen, don't nobody care about you, sir. What you talking about projecting on you? That's weird. That's so weird. Here's the thing. I'm saying that women don't need a reason to leave. If you're not happy, you can pack your shit up and go right now. You ain't got to stick around for shit. And for you to come up here and say, no, I believe in some covenant, well, that's your weird ass relationship. That's on you.
Well, can I ask you a question? Do you advocate for boyfriends and girlfriends to be together?
See, that's what I'm saying. You want to change the subject so bad, you ain't even listen.
No,
You're
because
not
I
even
need to
listening.
know a little bit about your understanding of the topic and
I don't
what
need
your
to tell
thoughts
you
are on
nothing
it.
about me. Not you so
Like you
entitled.
said, you don't
I
like
don't need to tell you
marriage, so I
nothing
want to
about
know: do you like
me.
girlfriends? And well,
I
can you
don't need
just
to tell
stop
you
interrupting
nothing
me?
about me. No, because you changed the topic. What are you talking
No, but
about?
I need to know: do you advocate? You don't advocate for
No, you
marriage, so do you
don't.
advocate
You
for
don't need to
girlfriend,
know
boyfriend?
nothing. You don't need to know nothing.
Tara, you said you
You
don't
don't need to
advocate
know
for marriage, so
nothing.
do you advocate for girlfriend, boyfriend? That's all I'm asking you.
You don't need to know nothing. The more miserable they are, the more they
So
believe shit.
you're
And
not gonna
yeah, like
respond. You're not gonna respond.
do you want to crash out and go? Cause like I don't understand why you
How am I
here.
crashing out? You're the one that
No,
won't
you
respond to
no
any of my
no no
questions.
you no. You need to calm down
Tara,
first
you
of
don't
all.
understand the definition of crashing out. Clearly. You're the
I
one
know
crashing
exactly
out.
what
You're
you're
the one
saying.
muting me. You're the one
I
over
just want to
talking
crash
me. You're the
out.
one interrupting me.
All right, that's
You're the one
fine.
that
All
refuses to
right
answer
then.
any
If it's
questions.
all right, then let me crash out then. If I'm crashing out, let me crash out then. I don't need to tell you nothing. You coming up here
You're
demanding answers
crashing
like
out.
crazy. How y'all doing today? Make sure y'all tap in for me and
Emotional.
share the
Tara,
live
you're getting
out. We
emotional.
all just we still getting we
Tara,
just getting
stop
started.
getting
Just so
emotional,
y'all.
Tara. Tara, so you don't want to talk about this anymore? You want to just stop talking?
It's weird how you keep saying my name. What's wrong with you? So you telling me a woman should? You feel like a woman should be stuck with somebody like you?
To call you the
You think
black
a woman
curly
should?
hair.
No. You think a woman should have to be
To
stuck
call
with
you
somebody
black
like you?
curly
It's
hair woman, right?
crazy.
Not your name.
Not the racist
Woman
though.
with the
Not the
black curly
racism
hair.
coming out. Wow,
I'm calling you your name. You don't
that's
like it, so I call
wild.
you the black curly woman.
You're weird.
I'm
This is what I'm saying. This is the type of
you don't like your
man.
name. I'm gonna
No,
call you the black curly woman. How about that? The black curly woman. I'm not gonna call your name ever again.
you're annoying. I can't imagine the woman stuck with
You're
you.
crashing out. You can't have a conversation.
I
Said
can't
crashing
imagine.
out.
Emotional, and you're constantly muting me.
Are you
It's
all right,
hilarious.
what's up, Wolves? How you doing? Maynard won't shut up. I gotta drop him. What's up, Wolves? How you doing?
What's up? What's up? You don't need a reason to leave you if you're not. I firmly believe that. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. Time's
Why do
up.
you think
You had
why
it.
do you think men like Maynard? Hold on, I want your
Huh?
question because Maynard was saying that like the guy who just dropped, he was saying
Yeah.
like there should be a covenant and that no one should be leaving a relationship once the covenant is formed. What you think about that?
I think that's some mystical bullshit, and I think you could just do whatever you want. Like I don't just leave. Like everything you had your turn. Just enjoy your turn, and once your turn is up, don't try to extend it. Like just like they're not answering my text or any because it's over. Just keep it pushing. Like I don't understand, man. I just don't get it. Me myself, like maybe because I'm not hung up on motherfuckers so heavy, but
Are
yeah.
you in a relationship?
Yeah, I'm in a relationship. Yeah,
And
I'm in one.
you think you ever gonna get married?
Do you say, are we ever going to get what?
Do you plan on getting married?
No, never. I'll never get married.
Why is that?
I just don't care for it. It just doesn't like, appeal to me in any form or
It's
fashion. I don't know
fine.
why. Just you know. Or how about you? Marriage on the horizon for you?
No, I don't think anybody. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think anybody should be married. I don't
Yeah.
think people should be in relationships. I think people should just like live freely. And I think like even relationships are oppressive in a lot of ways for women because
I
they're
know
not
people should
necessarily.
live freely. That's why we have clinics. You know.
Now you want some other shit though. What's up,
I'm just playing. I'm
Chanel?
just playing. I know. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Sorry. Sorry. Fuck. Don't bite my fucking head off. We're back. We're all good.
I don't understand. What's the goal here?
It's fun talking to you. There is no goal. You're Batman. I'm the Joker. There's no goal. You
Is
get
that what
it?
you think going on right now? Did you call
Yeah. You're
me
super
a
calm.
white supremacist? So did you just call me a white supremacist? Don't do that.
He called you a white supremacist. That's pretty fun. That's pretty goated. Oh, call me a white supremacist, bro. What about me?
No, you try. You wanted too hot, too bad.
I want it too bad, right? You can feel it.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
wanted too
pulsing
bad.
off.
So okay, Doko said. So you can your woman have multiple men? Are you okay with a woman you with sleeping with multiple men?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Especially if they're dicking her good. Like if they're giving some good
No,
fucking
no, like no, like at the
astronomical
same
dick.
time.
Yeah.
Like no, like at the same time.
Oh, at the same time, yeah. Uh-huh.
So like they gonna give it to you, gonna get it too.
I'm gonna get it too. Like
Mhm.
why me?
Cause you know you want it.
I don't want it, but why me? It's like what if
Why you
I'm
saying you don't want it? What you mean you don't want
Oh,
it?
you think I'm backtracking. You think I'm back I don't know. Just
No, that's
it's
not what I'm
I don't know. I
saying.
just
I'm
don't want
saying
it.
like no. Why
Oh.
you don't want it?
Oh, two
Pleasure is
dudes? Yeah, yeah.
pleasure.
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Yeah, you're right. I'm cool with it.
That's what I'm saying. Pleasure is pleasure. Who doesn't matter if it comes from?
Yeah, you're right. Time to evolve. You know, I can't halt the evolutionary process.
So you just came up here to do
So
what? Cause you boring.
I came up here
You
to
boring me.
see why what? Don't hey, you better watch your mouth.
Y'all make sure y'all tapping the screen. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, y'all. It's kind of still treasure. He is boring as hell. Um, I don't know where the fuck he from, to be honest. But yeah, like anybody who telling you can't leave a relationship whenever the fuck you want is on some bullshit. Like you should be able to leave a motherfucker when you want. Period. There's no that shit that you talking about some holy covenant. Fucking crazy. There's no that's some bullshit. Like now you got holy peen in a relationship. Like tell me what the fuck that's supposed to mean for real. But like at the end of the day, you don't need a reason. What's up, Mia? You don't need a reason. That's what I'm saying. Like if you just feel like, oh shit not working out, I don't like it, you literally can just leave. You don't need it because a lot of times I think what happens is people feel like, oh, it's not doing what it's supposed to do, and like I need to find something that the other person doing wrong to justify me leaving. No, they can be absolutely wonderful, but if it don't work for you, you can leave today, tomorrow. You don't have to be there. You don't have to be there. That's not how contracts work. Contracts for a relationship is crazy. Thank you, Mia. Like a contract to stay in a relationship is fucking wild. Y'all understand like how wild that is? Like that does not like reinforce the idea that women are supposed to be property. Like why is it a contract? It means nothing. Marriage is just hold up. It is slavery. It is slavery. Nobody should get married. That's some shit men made up. What you saying, sir?
I didn't think you'd invite me up, but I said that's not how.
Why wouldn't I invite you up? You wanted to have a conversation. That's what we're here to
Yeah.
do is to have the
Well, yeah,
conversation.
that's not how contracts work. If you don't want a contract, don't get married. It's that simple.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think marriage should be a thing, period. Because, like, why the fuck is, like, but even still, right? Let's say there's a contract. You can cancel the contract whenever you want, correct?
Uh, you can, but there's negative repercussions to ending a contract.
I don't sign the fucking contract, is my whole point. But if you sign the contract and you want out, you can leave. You can get out.
You can leave, but it's normally one-sided, and it's normally one side that benefits from breaking the contract. That's why they don't work.
Who do you think benefits?
It's pretty obvious.
No, I'm asking you.
It's not who I think benefits. I mean, women greatly benefit from breaking marriage contracts than men do. That's why men typically don't leave.
And how do women benefit?
Okay, well, if you were to observe the family courts, the divorce courts, who on average, who tends to obtain majority of the assets when a marriage is over?
Why? Okay, why do women tend to get more assets than men when divorce happens?
Because it goes by who earns the most income. And since men typically earn the most income in their relationship, women take half of it.
What? How much you think women are taking? You think women are
50%.
taking half? How do you think when women leave, they take half of what the man has?
It's not what I think. It's what the data that shows from the divorce courts. It's
No.
data
Here's the
from
part.
divorce attorneys. It's not what I think. It's what the data shows. You kind of cut off. I didn't hear you if you said anything.
Oh, so what is his? What's
50% of whatever asset the man has.
like
And that's
what?
not well, if the man has two houses, she gets one. If the man has cars, she gets them. If the whatever income that the man had
All right, hold
before
on.
they
So
got
they're
married, she
married.
gets
Hold
half
on,
of it.
real quick. So they're
Yeah.
married. They're married,
hmm
and they have two homes. You think both of those homes are his home? You don't think that none of, you think both of the homes are his?
Ma'am, I said that if she came into the marriage with him already having to build everything up, she leaves with half. If you're in a marriage and you build
So
everything up with your partner, then you're
what do
entitled
y'all
to
think?
half,
Hold
of
up.
course. But
No. Hey, hold on. No. Because y'all be acting like women just come in relationships and just be chilling while men be earning. You do realize a lot of times when men have these companies and these businesses, the women are the backbone who are helping him achieve that goal, right?
how so?
What you mean, how so? Men struggle to fill out applications, sir. What are you talking about? What do
So
you
if
mean,
a
how
man's
so?
capable of building up a $1 billion company, he struggles with making an
On his
application.
own, first of all, $1 billion company is unethical as fuck. But you think men out here doing it on their own like that? You don't think, so that's the weird thing. Y'all don't think men benefit from marriage. Then
Of
why are
course
men
they.
getting married?
Well, I never said that. Hold on, you're
How
putting
do
it.
men how do men benefit from marriage then? How do men benefit from marriage?
Well, men benefit from marriage because you're able to, men love providing for somebody they love. Men love taking care of, and
No,
not.
hold on. If you love to provide, that's bullshit. Because if men love to provide, there would no problem giving half. If that's what you think is happening, then he wouldn't mind providing half of his assets to that woman. That's bullshit. Men don't just love to
Um,
provide. Why are men
no,
getting
no, no.
married?
But you see, that's where you're wrong. Men love to provide for their wives, but once their wives betray them or cheats on them, and then they try to leave with half, I don't think no man loves that. What are you talking about?
No, you're of the belief that men just naturally want to provide for women, even though men be bitching about women being gold diggers and apparently giving away half of their assets to somebody who helped them build whatever they
Well,
had.
well, I don't think men are complaining about gold diggers. I think it's just a small number of men who you guys go after that.
No. And then y'all go with the bullshit. Like, apparently, it's just a small group of men They in some
No, they
special
should.
club, and we call the club and
It's these
consult with
rap,
them when we
yes,
try to
it's
get
these
some money.
rappers that you guys want to go
No,
after. These rappers,
no, it
these
be losers
weirdos.
like you. No, it's losers like you, sir. But y'all are insufferable. So there's a lot of women who are single, and there's a lot of y'all who are incels now.
Well, what makes me an incel? How do you know I'm an incel?
Because the way you talk, you use incel talking points, sir. You're very
I don't.
clearly a
I'm
red
actually,
pill.
I'm actually,
What's the thing? Is
I'm
that
actually
y'all
married.
think women can't detect? You think we can't detect the red pill when you? I don't give a fuck you married or not. You red pill, sir.
Oh, I'm not red pill. I promise you, I'm not red pill.
You're
I don't fuck
definitely
with the
red pill. You use a red pill talking about. Do you think it's like a badge you get when you red
Hold on,
pill?
ma'am. I
No,
don't.
you can see
I'm not. Hold
content,
on.
and it's
I'm
what
not
you
using
think. No,
talking
you
points,
are red
ma'am. I'm not using. I'm
pillar.
not using talking points. I read data.
You're a
Is
red pillar.
hold on. Let me ask you a question. Are you
The
somebody
fact
who
that
gives
you
an
don't
objective
think
truth?
you're a red pillar is crazy.
Gives an
You're
objective truth, or
violent.
do we have to adhere to everybody's
I
personal
see your
truth?
shit. Sorry, you are a fucking red pillar. You're a red pillar. Not you. Y'all so weird. Y'all be red pillars and be like, I'm not. It's shit. That shit is crazy. You are a fucking red pillar.
So,
You came up here talking about. No. I'm gonna tell you
okay, yeah,
why.
tell
You
me
used a
why.
talking point. What's up, Tam? You came in here. Hold up. You came in here
Uh-huh.
and said that when a woman leaves, she takes half his asset. It's
Yeah.
a typical red pill talking point. That's why
No,
you
it's
a
not.
red pillar, because you hit
Okay,
talking
so
points. You hit red pill talking
so
points
where
and
they
you
get that
repeat
talking
them,
point from?
and you're a bot.
Where they get that
No,
talking point
you're a
from?
red pillar,
Where
sir.
do they get that talking
You
point
are a
from? Where do
red
they get that
pillar.
talking point from? Oh, fine, but I'm asking
It's
you,
from
where do they get talking
propaganda,
points
and you
from?
believe propaganda.
Propaganda.
It is.
I
Listen, how you
like.
came up here and you said it like it was your original thought. You sat here and made it seem like you thought that up. You came up with that conclusion, and that's just something you're spreading. No, that's something you heard. You're repeating because you're a bot. You're a red pilling bot,
Okay,
sir.
hold
That's
on.
crazy.
All right,
For
so
you
why
to say
don't
you're not a red
here
pill is
do me a
mind blowing.
favor? Go
That
on
shit
the
is mind
FBI
blowing.
website. Go on the FBI website and look it up.
All right, Mr. Red Pillar, I'm not doing
Go
all
on the
that because you know
go on the
what?
court
You know why I'm
website
not
and look
doing
it up.
that? You know why I'm
This
not
is
doing
all
that? Because I'm
this
gonna
is
tell you
all
why I'm
public
not doing that.
information. Why? Because you're wrong.
No, I'm not gonna do that because y'all all say the same shit. We all been to the FBI website, sir. That's the thing. We all been there already. We already checked the fucking stat. 10,000 red pillars ago, sir. What is you talking about? You want me to go look up some shit that I already looked up a couple years ago? Because red pillars do the same shit. Y'all say the same shit over and over again. There's nothing to look up at this point. There's nothing original. Y'all all say the same shit. Why would I go look that up? That's dumb. That's fucking dumb. I'm not gonna go look that shit up. That's crazy. Anyways, what's up, Lan? Y'all don't have to stay in these relationships with these men at all. Him being
Yeah, of
afraid
course
to
they don't
lose
have to.
half but nothing is his fucking problem. Like,
No, I asked
get
you
away
what
from
does your sources tell you since I'm wrong.
I'm not, listen, I'm not looking up the source. I'm not looking up red pill sources, sir. I'm not looking up red pill sources. You
Oh,
missing the point. No, I've already looked at. I already been to the FBI website. We all been to the FBI website, sir. That's
and
what
what
else
did
is
it
on the
say?
FBI website. Y'all niggas on the watch list. Like, no, not going there. Not doing it.
And what did it say? If you was on it, what did it say?
No. It means you dumb. It said you a fucking dumbass because you believe anything you hear. And you lack critical thinking. You have nothing.
I
Talking about
like
somebody gonna take
critical
half of your
thinking.
assets. Because apparently y'all
Okay.
think that y'all gonna earn billions in a relationship. What?
I don't know. I mean, I get it's not me that's dumb. I guess the divorce lawyers are the one who are dumb.
Divorce lawyers put skewed results on their websites in order to get more clients. It's a marketing tactic.
Oh, shit. Okay.
We already been on
So
the
what?
website,
Okay,
sir.
so what about?
No.
Okay,
You think that lawyers aren't trying to get potential clients? You think
what about
lawyers
divorce
wouldn't
courts?
skew results on it? You think a lawyer's website is a credible source, sir?
What about courts? The data coming from the courts.
Is that what you think? Hey, hold on. You think right?
Hold on.
That's
So
idiotic.
no, it's not, because you do know all of these cases are public, right? They're available for the public. Yes. I don't know, like $35,000-$40,000.
Have $1,000 for an emergency.
Yes, it's true. So the average man makes about 40 to 45, 30 to 35 or something like that.
Okay, so the average American doesn't have $1,000
Nope, they
for a
don't.
saving, right? Is the average American in debt?
Probably, most likely, yeah.
Okay, does the average American have a car note?
In most cases, yeah.
Okay. With critical thinking, what is a woman taking half of if that is the case?
If you're talking about most, if assuming that the average person, it's what if a woman has a child with that man, and my man's gonna be forced to pay child support if he doesn't really
So,
have anything to take 50% of.
okay.
Changing.
Oh, my
I'm changing the
bad.
topic.
So let's go with it though,
No,
Terry.
I'm saying him. He's changing the topic.
No, right. So you admitted in your own will that the average American, once they get a divorce, they don't have. We're not talking about kids.
But
They
that's
don't
not what we
have.
were talking about, though, man.
Okay, hold on, baby. They don't have kids in one situation, so they can't take half of anything because they don't have assets. They in debt. They live in paycheck to paycheck. They got a car note, so they can't take half of anything.
Oh,
Right?
okay,
The
okay.
average American.
Hold on, we're getting sidetracked. So
No, we're not.
in
I'm
most in
asking you
most
the
case,
direct.
most cases when a divorce happens, who's normally granted the most assets? Do you think it's men or women? In your
No,
own opinion.
sir. If there are no assets,
That's not what I asked, ma'am.
no, but we're talking about the average American in a year. 45,000 at best. They don't have $1,000 in savings, and they have a car.
So you think people in those relationships, you think they're leaving? Talking
No,
about
that's not
the
what.
other
Why do
person
you,
of people.
sir? Now doing backflips to avoid the question. Be a man. Take accountability. Cause you make
Making
my
myself look
shit.
silly because you guys you're the one who's bringing it to something completely different. That's
No,
not
no,
what we're
no.
talking
I'm
about.
using logic. I'm using logic. I'm
So I
using
haven't been
critical
using
thinking
logic this entire
skills.
time. Is that what you're saying? I was just
No,
wrong.
you haven't, because I asked you, what does the average American make? I asked you, does the average American have more than $1,000 in
Okay,
savings?
that's fine. I'll speak on this topic that you brought up, but
So just answer the question.
let's stay on the stuff that I was talking about. What I was
Okay.
telling her is that on
No, because
average,
you
when a
no, no,
woman
no, no,
enters the
no, no.
relationship
No,
with a
no, no,
man
no,
that
no, no,
does
no,
have
no, no.
something,
No. You don't want to answer the question because you want to stick to your narrative. That's cognitive distortion. That's a cognitive bias. You cannot operate off of cognitive biases. That you need to go to therapy.
was I wrong about anything
No,
that I
you are
said?
wrong. Absolutely. And
What was I wrong
you
about?
are continuing to operate in cognitive biases willingly because you are traumatized by relationships so bad
I'm not
that
traumatized.
you are.
How
Clearly
am I
you are.
traumatized?
Because you're trying to paint a narrative even though you know the truth.
Yes, I know the truth, and I'm telling you the
Okay.
truth.
No,
You're
you're
trying to
not. You're
spread
not. That's why you're
propaganda.
avoiding my question.
I'm not avoiding your question.
So
I answered your
let's
question.
go. No, you didn't.
I did.
And that's fine. I know you manipulate the idiots that you date, but you're
Yes, and
not
you're
going
one
to
of them.
manipulate
You're
me.
easily
You
manipulated by
didn't
BS.
answer my
I
question.
did.
But I'm going to go with your narrative. A woman takes the kids, and the father is forced to pay child support. The name, child support. The father is forced to support his child. So, do you believe that fathers should just abandon their children and not have to take care of their children?
If women are allowed to abandon their children, why can't the men?
Do you believe
I don't believe that, but answer
if
my
the
question.
mother takes full custody of the child, that the father no longer has to provide for that child?
If the mother takes full custody, then well, no, the father still has to support his kid.
Provide support, right?
I think if you have a child as a man, you have to
Provide
support your
support,
child. Correct.
right?
You have to provide support, yes.
Okay.
But do you know in most cases when it comes to family
So,
court, even if the
what are you talking
father
about?
is in full custody, the mother still tries to get child support?
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense, but why is it happening?
It's not happening.
If I could prove to you what's happening, what would you
If
say?
the father has full custody, why would the mother have to pay child support? Why would the father have to pay the mother child
That's
support?
exactly why I'm asking you, because you said it's not happening.
I need to see
I
it. So
have
bring it up.
videos from
Okay.
stories from men that say it's happening.
Okay. So you gonna
I'm
believe?
asking you, do you think that's wrong?
You just believe these men
Do you think it's
without
wrong?
any credit
Do you if
to
it
their
assuming
source.
grant me
Yes, I
the sake
believe it's
grant me
wrong.
the sake of the argument, if it was
Yes,
happening, would you
yes, I
think it's
think
wrong?
it's wrong.
Okay.
That's stupid.
In some cases it's very stupid, and in some cases it does happen.
No, it doesn't happen.
It doesn't
You're
happen.
lying.
I'm
But
not lying.
okay. You're a
I don't just make
liar.
up these stories out of thin
Let me
air.
ask you a
It actually
question.
happens.
You hold up. Trope, whatever your name is. Listen, do you think that women just want the fathers to be outside of the child's life? You think women just like, this is my child, I don't want you to have nothing to do with my child? Like, that's like the default?
Do I think that's what women want?
Yeah. Like, these women, they get, not only do they get divorced, but they don't want the father to have anything to do with the child.
I think women are sold the dream by some men, and they sleep with those men without actually considering the fact that those men might not want anything to do with them outside of a relationship.
Can you
So then they
answer
get
my
pregnant.
question? So
I
you
did.
can't
I
answer
just
my
did.
question.
I just did.
So was it a yes or no? Was it yes or no?
I th-
You think the
I
majority of
think
women who are getting divorced want the father to not be involved in the child's life?
I don't think that. No.
Then what is this big thing that women just want to get custody and get child support from the father then?
Would you like me to pull you up the sources, or you think it's just everything on the internet,
No, I'm asking,
or
no.
everything on the
Listen.
call
No, I'm just asking you a
No,
simple
because anything
question.
that comes out of my mouth is apparently BS. So if anything that's gonna come out of my mouth is
No.
obviously
Ask
gonna
you a
come from a source.
simple fucking question.
Fine, answer it again. What was your question?
My lord. So you think that women like, oh, I'm gonna get a divorce and I want to take this child away from, I want to take my children, I want to make it so that they'll never see their father again, just so I can get child support. That's what you think is happening?
In some cases, it happens. Not most. I don't think every woman does that. I think there are some good women out there.
No, you said not most. Give me, like, how much do you think is not most?
What do you mean by that? How much do I think is not most?
Are you making this too difficult? Let me just say this. Women typically want the father to be in the child's life. The only times you have these men who say, oh, she don't want me around the children, is because they are abusive. Because they're neglectful. Because they cause harm to their children.
That's not
That's
what's
going on. No. That's what's going on. Men who come online and bitch about their child's parent, their mother, instead of actually going to the courts to get custody, is a reason why they don't have custody of those children, sir.
That's not what the data shows.
Lord. What did Data show? Tell me what
Most
it show.
marriages end in irreconciled differences, not for abuse. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about, no, we're talking about the children at this point. Why? So you believe that a lot of women are trying to get married to men, have their children, divorce them just for the child support?
Do you think fathers are abusing their kids? So why do men raise better
No, no,
kids
no,
than
no, no,
women?
no, 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 no. Now you want to misconstrue what I just said. That's not what I said. You know it.
You said women don't want the fathers to be around their kids
No, no, no,
because the
no.
kids
I
are
said
the
no.
father is
You
abusing the
said
kids.
no, no, no,
That's
no.
what you
You
said.
said most. That's not the case for most. So the remainder that you were referring to, I was saying a lot of times in those cases, the men have been abusive, and that's why the women want to keep the children away from him.
But I'm saying that's not what the data is showing. That's not, men are not being abusive to their kids. It's actually
You having a hard time keeping up.
the other way
You
around.
have no. I don't have a pie chart to put on the screen. Unfortunately, you're having a hard time keeping up.
So put a pie chart on. Let's see it. Prove to me I'm wrong.
No, nigga. No, what the fuck? No, what the fuck I look like? You said most. That's not the case for most. I said the small percentage that's left over. In many cases, the women keep the children away from that man because he's
Right.
abusive.
I'm not
And
saying
now
it
you're
doesn't
saying,
happen,
well,
but that's
that's not the
not
case
most
for
cases.
most. I never said that. It's
Most,
like you're not understanding how
no.
that works. I'm talking about a
So, all
percentage
right, so
of
there's,
percentage. You talking about the
all
whole.
right, so in some cases, there women keep the children from the father to spite the father.
Why?
In some case, why? Because the father doesn't want to be in a relationship
And
with
how
them
often do you think that happens?
too often.
You's a fucking liar. You a
So
fucking
it's not
liar.
happening. So are you saying it's not happening often?
What's up, Betty? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. You want
Listen,
to respond to what he's saying, or you want to respond to the prompt?
no, listen. I normally don't even join these lives because I consider myself a little bit older, but like the conversation is driving me. So your original conversation was, like you said on your thing, you don't need a reason to leave if you're not happy. I don't know how we got down this rabbit hole about divorce, child support, and marriage. Because at the end of the day, if you not about that married life and all that other stuff, what's the point of us even talking about it in the statistics
So
and
he tried to say, he was saying that's
right?
not how contracts work, because essentially if you sign a
Yeah, but
contract you should be in a relationship, but women want to break the contract because at the end of the day the marriage is supposed to benefit her, because women like to take, I guess, married men for them to get assets, and they want to take more of his assets
Right.
or whatever.
I heard
Yeah,
all
so it's
that, what we
like,
call down
yeah,
here
and then
foganaga. But at the end of the day, marriage is a contract, which I totally agree, but at the end of the day there's also clauses and things in it, and contracts can be broken. So it's not to say that if I get in a contract I'm stuck in it regardless to whether I'm happy or not, or I gotta do this, or regardless to who gets what. At the end of the day, it all takes maturity, right? Emotional maturity and maturity as an adult. And it also takes maturity for everybody to speak up and be an adult and say exactly what they mean and mean what you say. If you know you're not on this type of time, then why are you wasting that person's time? I totally agree with you that many of us should not get married, but a lot of people get married because they think old school ways, that's the norm, right? That's the way it's supposed to work. No, I don't live by those standards. Everybody doesn't have to get married. If that's not what you want for your life, that's not what makes you happy, then don't do that. But at the same time, don't put a front to the people that you're talking to and you messing with and have them thinking that that's what you want to do when that's not really what you about, if that makes sense.
yeah, it makes sense.
You're
And
wasting
another
So
everybody's
part,
time.
no, I didn't
well,
actually. So
it's another part. Hold up, real quick. Hold up, real quick. Another reason why he's going down this line of questioning, or
don't call me a red pillar, man.
I'm a little
That is
older. Can
disrespectful.
y'all
women
break
should
down
not
this
be able to
red
leave. But let me,
pill statement? Because I keep hearing y'all say it.
sir,
I'm like, what is a red pillar?
hold up. No,
You
hold up.
calling
It's
me a
just
red
it's
pillar?
a certain type
Stop
of
calling me a red pillar.
they
I'm
hear
not no
stuff
red pillar.
online, they start thinking about it, sir. Sir, you're a bot. You believe stuff that you say. And the reason why that's a big deal, because anything that red pillars are talking about is going to align with political policy. And one of the political policies is that they want to end no fault divorce. So for men to be up here saying, oh, you shouldn't be able to leave because you just want to take his assets away is just a pipeline to end in like, oh, we should have no fault divorce. Essentially meaning if you sign up to marry a man, you should have to go in front of a judge to get permission to leave. Back to what they were doing in the 1950s. That's why it's such a big deal.
Hmm. Right, right. It's ridiculous because my thing is, regardless of any of the, you cannot say there is an umbrella for all marriages. It's not the case. Everything is a case by case. Everybody is different. Couples are different. What they signed up for is different. I can either walk into a marriage with a prenup. I can walk into a marriage without a prenup. I can have an understanding that we're gonna have an open marriage, or I can even say, hey, yeah, threesomes are cool, but then your spouse turn around and go and mess with somebody outside of that and don't stick to the rules and regulations that y'all set forth. Now we have a problem. So
Absolutely.
you
Okay, so
cannot you cannot you cannot say that. Now, to answer your question, as far as, oh well, women are always the ones to get majority of the money and blah 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 blah, chances 9 out of 10, if you want to go to those statistics that you're talking about so much, chances 9 out of 10 the woman is to get stuck with the children and here and complain about having to pay child support. But sir, you're not the one that's having to take care of this child every day. Oh, I want receipts for what the child is using and what's being spent on it. Baby, they got to have a roof, they got to have light, they got to have water, they got
right,
to have gas and everything
Dad,
else. So you
Dad,
can't do that.
yes, you're absolutely correct. That's so I was getting to that, right? The women are the ones who are stuck with their children, but fathers are the ones who want to have full custody. And family courts tend to favor women, which is why fathers generally on
Why
average
would a
don't
father
get
want full
That's
custody.
not
custody?
necessarily true.
But it is.
Why? Hold on, real
I
quick.
can
Hold on. Why would a father want full custody of children, sir?
why would a father want full
If the
custody?
woman is the one, hold on. No, let me make it clear. If women
Okay.
typically are the primary caregiver of the child in the household
Mm-hmm.
during the marriage,
Mm-hmm.
why is it that
Mm-hmm.
after the marriage is over, he will want full custody of the children?
Right, all of a sudden.
Well, because most
Answer
fathers
that
know that
question.
one, they're gonna have to pay child support. So instead of paying child support, they just
So
rather have full custody
Oh,
of
so
their
wait, wait,
children.
wait, 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 wait.
exactly.
So
So
you
that's
just
the
basically made
problem. Hold
our
up.
point. So
No,
you're using it as
no.
a tool, not because you want
Hold
your
up.
children.
Let me full circle. Hold up. Let me full circle the
But
point.
don't you think the
The
children
one,
is
the
most financially
primary caregiver. Sir, hush. Saying that in a marriage, she's gonna spend the most time with said child to the point where a lot of times these fathers are not involved at all. But if some reason the marriage is over, now he wants full custody, not because he misses his children, have a strong bond to those children, it's because he don't want to pay child support for said children. And you think that's a good idea? You support that type of thinking, sir?
I never said that was the only thing that was never said that was the only reason why fathers would want their kids. You don't
So
think
you can't
fathers
you ain't one. Okay, all right, but that's what you've been advocating for. All right, got it.
so you don't think that the children
Betty,
should
you can
go
go
to the
ahead.
person who's most
No,
financially stable?
let Betty go. You ain't saying shit. You ain't saying shit.
First of all, my thing is, you can be the most financially stable,
Uh-huh.
supposedly, in the relationship, but that don't necessarily mean that you're the best person to raise that child. That does not mean that you're the best person to spend majority of your time
All
with that
right.
child.
Okay, so who tends to, all right, according to the sources
Hold
online,
on. If you find,
which
hold
gender
on. Let me ask
typically
you a
raise the best
question. Let me ask
children
you a question. Let me ask
in
you a question.
society?
If he's financially stable, hold up. If he's financially stable, why don't he just pay child support for his children if they being well taken care of?
Or if it's that cordial, just have joint custody. Why is it even an
What's the
issue of
argument?
one or the other?
I agree with you, but
Because they want. That's the
apparently it's
thing.
not
They
that
don't
easy,
want
is
joint
it?
custody. They want full custody. They no, because them niggas want
No,
full
that's
custody.
do you oh hold on. Are you guys really don't watch court cases or review these type of things? You just
You
think
do
Sir,
you know
you
everything is
why? Do you
always
know
agree.
right?
why? Do you know why I don't watch court cases or why I'm not on here sprouting statistics and things like that and all of that other good stuff? Let me explain something to you. I'm prime example of when you try to do stuff right and it goes wrong. I literally was with a guy for 20 some years, married my
Oh,
high
hold
school
up, pause,
sweetheart,
pause
and
for a
that
second,
still
Betty,
wasn't enough.
Betty, Betty. Hold up,
Yeah,
Betty. Are you new to the app? Are you new to the app?
a little bit.
Are you
Yeah,
new to doing live? Okay, stop
yeah.
telling these men your personal business. Because they don't give a
Okay,
fuck
well,
about what you're saying. No, listen to what I'm saying though.
right. I get
They
it.
don't give a shit about, listen to what I'm saying though. They don't give a shit
Batty, do you
what
think
you're
the
talking
exception makes
about.
the rule?
They're just going to take,
Listen,
shut up. They're going to take what you say and just use it against you. Don't tell these men there is a bunch of fake Kevin Samuel wannabes on this motherfucker. They don't give a shit what you're going through. They don't care. They have no empathy. They're just going to take what you say and use it against you. So keep that in mind the next time you
Batty,
try to tell
that's
these
totally
bitches your
false.
fucking
oh,
family.
listen.
Batty, that's false.
Oh,
I'm not.
listen. I'm number one. I'm not that sensitive. That's number one. I've been around for too long for that. But that's not the point that I was making. What I'm saying is the reason why I don't believe in quoting statistics again to get back to the topic that you were talking about. Every case is different. You
Mhm.
want to keep sprouting statistics about why it's this, why it's that, when that doesn't work in everybody's household, that doesn't work in everybody's situation and relationship. That's what I'm getting to. That's even down to the point that um, she was making in the beginning. Like, why should we get married? Why should we do this? Why, if you're not happy, just leave it. That ain't what you want to do, then don't do it. Yes, my whole point at the end of the day, you're grown. Can't nobody stop you from doing what you want to do.
Batty, here's the
You don't
thing.
have nobody to prove it to.
Batty, I'm not disagreeing with anything you're saying, but the reason why we always go back to statistics is because exceptions don't make the rule. And these
Who's
statistics are
we?
what they're starting to
Who's
find
Whose
we?
is that
rule?
Hold
Who
up.
makes the
these are
Who's
rules?
we?
starting
Hold
to
up, hold up,
happen
hold
a
up, hold up,
lot
hold up.
often.
Who's we? Hold up. Chop it. Who's
Wh-
we?
What are you talking about? I said
You said
exceptions
because
don't
you
make
said
the
we. No, no, no. You said we use statistics. Who is we?
people, society.
No, no,
That's
no,
why
no, 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 no,
statistics
no,
are
no, no,
made.
no, 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 no. You talking about a specific group of people? Say it out loud. Who is the we? Because you would have said I if that's
We
the case.
people with logic and use common sense. Those are the
But
people
who
that use
makes the
Just
rules,
statistics.
though, is
other
my
red
question.
pillars.
Who makes the rules?
Who makes the rules and who says we have to follow them? Who makes the rules and who says we have to abide by them? Because at the end of the day, I came in there by myself. I'm gonna leave this world by myself. You can't whoop me for what I choose to do. So
What
who
are we
makes the
talking about?
rule?
Hold on. What are we talking about by who makes the rule? When I said
You're
exceptions don't make the rule, what I mean by that is these cases are happening more often than not. It's not a rule. It's just that we're starting to see that things are not what we thought they were.
The cases are happening because people are following a societal, what people have created as a societal norm, instead of them actually owning up to who they are and doing what they want to do. That is the problem. If you say today, and I've seen it too many times, if you say today, oh, poly is the new wave, everybody's now on the poly train. Like she said, back in the day, years ago, that old school mentality, everybody's supposed to court and everybody get married. That was the societal norm back then. So
you,
everybody's on that bandwagon.
you know you
You
just
can't
proved
really
my
say
point
that.
even more. You know you just proved my point even more, right?
How did I prove your point? Because I said societal norm. I said who makes the
It's a
rules?
societal norm now for people.
You being a follower is what changes the societal norm,
No,
not you being your own person.
the societal norm right now is that divorce is okay. That's a societal norm.
And what's wrong with
so
that?
what's
Who
wrong with
made the rule
that?
that said that divorce wasn't okay?
When you have kids, you have children, you're raising your children to be functioning people of society.
So
It's
I have to be married to
also,
you in
Hold
order to
up.
raise my kids?
Hold up, real
well,
quick.
no,
Hold
but
up. You don't
if you
think?
want your child
Hold
to
on,
have every,
hold on. You don't think? No. Listen.
once
You
you
don't
want your
think
child to
divorce
have
is
every
okay?
statistical advantage as possible,
If you're racist, no. Answer the question.
I
You
was
don't think
asking
divorce
Batty,
is okay?
do I
No,
think
I'm
divorce is
asking you
okay?
a specific question.
Do I think
Yes.
divorce is okay? I think if it's necessary for divorce, if you're being abused, if all of those things are happening, then yes, hell, you get the fuck
No, no, no,
divorced, get
no,
out
no,
of there.
no, 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 no,
But
no. Listen to what I'm saying. Because my background says you don't need a reason. Without a
you,
reason. Are you saying divorce is not
I
okay?
disagree
Or it
with
is
I
okay?
disagree with that background if it's just for irreconciled differences in terms of marriage. If you're not married,
So
then you can just leave if you want to.
you believe that no fault divorce shouldn't be a thing.
No fault divorce.
Yeah.
No full divorce.
Basically, it's
So
nobody's fault. I'm just not happy. So what's wrong with that? If you're emotionally mature enough to say, hey, this isn't working. I'm not happy. It's not working between us. I can't make you happy. You love that person enough to let them go in order for them to find what they need instead of forcing them to stay in a contract that
Mhm.
nobody's happy in. How is that healthy for the child? So you're telling me that
So
I can't co-parent and I can't raise a productive adult unless I'm married? Is that what you're saying?
no, that's not what I'm saying.
Well, that's the we're trying to get you to get to the point. Like,
No,
what is your
my
point?
point is that when it comes to a marriage, I believe that it is important for your kid to have every statistical advantage as possible. I mean, it would benefit the child more than it would benefit you.
But now
I
you
guess,
just talk about the
Oh,
kid.
right? I like
Like I
this.
So
said,
My
like I said,
mindset is
you're
my
a
mindset.
fucking
Hold
bi.
on, I'm
Hold
just.
up, hold
I want to
up,
say this
hold
to
up.
back.
No, 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 no. Like I'm saying, because you can respond to what I want to say. Because I need to say this. You are a fucking red pillar. You are a fucking bot. You align with the idea that women should not just be able to leave relationships. You think if a woman wants a divorce, it needs to be in such an extreme case that she can leave. But women cannot just say, okay, this isn't working for me. I want out of this. You don't support that. And
I,
then you come in with this backhand bullshit talking about, well, what is best for the kids? What is best for the kids? So a woman should have to stay in a relationship because niggas like you think that it's best for the children for her to say, which is fucking crazy.
I don't think men. I don't think men have the right to walk away either, because a lot of men are pieces of shit. They just walk away from their wife. I don't think you're trying to make it sound like I'm only talking about women. I don't think men should be allowed to
You
walk
only
away
been
like
talking
that
about
either.
women.
I know we're only talking about women. That's why I haven't been bashing men. You keep trying to call me a red pillar. I'm not
No,
no
no, no,
damn red
no,
pillar.
no, no, no. I
what
don't
I
give a
think
fuck
what's
how fucked up he is. Either one of them should be able to just leave. Are you kidding
No, I
me?
don't think if I think if
I
you're
No, no.
if you
People should
marry
be able to
somebody,
leave relationships.
that's your
That's a very
opinion.
no, 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 no. That's a fact.
That's your
That's something
opinion.
women had to fight for.
Well,
Women
it's
had to
not.
fight for that right. No, no, no,
It's not
no.
benefiting
Women
society though,
had
is
to
it?
fight for that right. No, no, no. That's why fucking divorces skyrocketed in the 1970s. Women had to
That's why
fight
mental
for that
health
right.
is
And when they
that's
had
why
the
mental
option to
health is an
leave,
issue.
they fucking left. And now you're like, oh, no,
No,
no, no,
you're
no.
wrong.
Because this is what I'm saying. Y'all all believe in this weird ass
No,
1950 shit, and you think you saying something.
I am, and I can prove it.
By what statistics?
No, I'll prove it right now. Marriage rates are going down, right? Why do you think they're going down?
Because no one wants to subject themselves to the mental abuse
No, I said they're
that they've
going
had to go
down.
through to stay into. I heard what you said.
Right. That means
I
people are
heard
staying
it.
together more. Why is that?
You said marriage rates are going down.
No,
So you're saying it's
I
less people
probably structured
getting
that wrong. Okay, people are
okay.
staying together longer now. Like divorce rates are going down. People are staying together as of 2025. Divorce rates are down. Why is that?
As of 2025, that's only a month and a half in.
Right, as
These are
of
the stats we're basing
2025 to
off
You
of.
making
2024,
shit
divorce
up.
rates are down.
Hold up. Not you just
As
say
of
you
20,
making shit up.
So, how many people, for these stats to be true, how many people had to get married and stay married long enough in a month and a half for those stats to be true in 2025?
that
Again,
specific.
the reason why I don't go based off of stats. A lot of the reasons why many women do not want to get married or men don't want to get married anymore, get locked into one person, is because, like I said, it messes with people's mental health, overall health. Then on top of that, if you want to bring the kids into it, that causes a problem for raising the children. So why would you want to lock? The whole point is, why would you want to lock a person into something that is not healthy for either party or the children involved?
What is
So
this meant?
basically what she's saying that is a person should be able to leave without having this list of rules and regulations, basically you saying that we need to have.
So what is
If
the
you ain't happy, you're just not happy.
mental health stuff that you're talking about? What is the mental health stuff that that is so tragic? People are leaving their marriages.
No. The point about the mental health issue, well, it could actually cut both ways. The point about the mental health issue is being locked into a marriage to a person just because, for the sake of the children or the sake of the marriage or the sake to say you're married, you're going to mess with your mental health just to stay in a relationship or a binding contract that nobody is happy in, instead of just letting that person out of it. Does that make sense?
I
What is
got another reason. They just want to leave. They sick of the fucking relationship.
Right.
That's enough. That's enough.
that's enough? Okay, I mean, if you say so, but clearly that's
You disagree?
society's all
No,
fucked
I
up
get
because
what
of
I'm
that.
saying is, sir,
It's
you're
not
not
working.
saying nothing. You're not saying nothing. Listen to what I'm saying. You ain't saying shit. Okay?
That's
You
unfortunate.
are a red pillar. The fact that you don't think you're a red pillar is fucking wild.
I
Unless
think
you just
you're a red
lie
pill.
and you no. You might just be a liar. You might just be a
Could it
liar.
be?
But
Could
here's
it
the
be
thing.
possible?
Hold up. No. He's a fucking red pillar. He's a bot. They all talk like this. They all
That
say
you
the
sound
same
like a bot
fucking
yourself.
thing.
You sound like
Sir, all right, let me finish what I'm saying. Y'all are being radicalized through propaganda to take away women's fucking rights. Y'all
okay.
being radicalized to
Hold on.
hold up. Because this is how propaganda works. People think it's just legislation, and that's not the case. You have to get enough people in society to support your bullshit. So they're using bots like this nigga right here to influence them, to control their thinking, because they can't think for themselves, to support that, oh, when it comes around, like, should we get rid of no fault divorce? These bitches won't vote for it.
Well, hold on. Now we about to go crazy. Who gave you your rights?
Another red pill
Now
talking point.
now we
Another
about to
red
go
pill
wild.
talking point.
Who gave you your rights?
Nobody gives rights. Men try to take women's rights away,
Who enforces
sir.
rights?
Sir, you ain't give shit.
Who
You didn't give a
enforces rights?
motherfucking thing.
How are
You
rights
gave.
enforced?
Hold on, you tell us who gave rights. Go ahead, tell us.
If you have a rights, then who enforces those rights? Nobody
No.
technically
Tell
has
us who
rights.
gave us the rights. No. Answer your own question. Tell us who gave us
The
the rights.
enforcers of rights give rights. Am I wrong?
You want milk?
The
No.
enforcers
Give
of
me a
rights
second.
give rights.
No, answer the question.
Because your rights
When
can
you
be
say
taken
who
away,
gave
can
us
they not?
rights? No. Tell us who gave us rights, sir.
Who gave us rights? Who helped you fight for your rights?
Who? To answer the question, I'm asking you.
So you don't think men had a huge
There
role
we go.
in
There we
helping
go.
women get their rights?
No. Not at all. Like I just said earlier.
Not at all.
Women.
So how do people
shut
earn their
up.
rights?
Shut up. Women had to fight for the right to get out of marriages for various reasons. And bitches like you are trying to fight to get women to be stuck in said marriages. Hence why my topics say that you don't need a fucking reason to leave a relationship if you're not happy.
Listen, the only way
If
people
that
get
motherfucker want to
rights,
complain all the time, he don't want to go out like he used to, you are uninterested, you just not feeling it, you should be able to fucking leave. If you
man,
telling me, oh, hold up, because there's a quick pipeline for not only can you can't leave, but now you have to be in a marriage. Because women are being actively today, since the year of 2020, women have been pushed out of the workforce. Women are being pushed out of the workforce. And now they want to get rid of no fault divorce. Not too long will it take for them to say women can't own property again. And bitches like you, your stupid ass, are going to contribute to that. Fuck you.
you never answered my question.
You're not saying shit. That's why. You're not saying anything.
How do people earn rights?
I swear. Y'all say the same. No, because y'all say the same thing over and over again, and then you come up here with your cocky attitude, like you actually saying something.
Answer the question.
No. We hear these arguments all the time. People are not given rights, sir. Your rights, you have inherent rights just by being on this planet. You have bitches who take rights away.
Right, exactly. So no, you're right.
Force.
No, here you're right. You people are born with rights, but your rights can be taken away, right? So that means there needs to be enforcers of rights, right?
No,
who enforces your rights?
No, that's not how that works.
That is how it works, because strength enforces rights. The people with the most strength enforces rights. You would know men don't even have rights.
So there are a very small few of people who hold the majority of resources in our let's just say this country. Shut up and let me talk. There are very few of them. And they, just because I have $1 billion don't mean I can't do shit with it. I can't do shit with $1 billion unless other people believe that my $1 billion have value and I can use my money to control their actions. So then you have bots like you who sign up for these jobs to police other people in order to benefit those few at the top. Is not what you're saying it is. Like I said, we are actively under administration that wants to take women's rights away. And you men who don't think for yourselves are talking about like, oh, somebody has to enforce it.
No, you're
Because
wrong.
no, you believe it's
If the
justifiable to
administration
take
tried
rights
to
away
take
from
women's
people.
rights, then men as a collective would get together and put a stop to them because we believe women should
Oh,
have
y'all
rights. We
don't.
believe
Y'all
people
don't put a
should have
stop to
rights. We
anything.
are the ones who fought for you to have rights,
No,
ma'am.
you are not.
Yes,
That's a
we are.
lie.
You would have.
Some of
We are,
your distant
ma'am,
uncles are sitting in somebody's garden right now. What are you talking about?
ma'am. If men as a collective decided tomorrow women could not have rights, you would not have no rights.
So there you go. Also, y'all think women and
Do
no
you
value. Women
disagree? Do
can't
you think
advocate for
women could?
themselves.
Do you think
Women
women
can't
could?
fight for their
Do
own
you think
rights.
women?
That's fucking
So you
crazy.
think women could physically overpower men? That's what you're saying right now.
Go ahead, say your shit. I want you to
No,
say it.
I
So
want you to. I
know.
want
I
you to
want you
say
to
what
say
you're
it.
saying.
No,
You
say
can't.
what you want so we
I'm
can
sorry
hear
it
it.
hurts your feelings, ma'am. I
It's not
apologize
about
it hurts your
feelings. No,
feelings,
say
but
what you
it's
want.
the
Say
truth.
that. Oh, say
It's the
oh.
truth. If men around the world as a collective, as a matter of fact, that's exactly what's going on in other countries right now. And we want to get involved, but we can't.
You have men in other countries spouting the same talking points.
No,
That
there are no. What I'm saying is there are women in other countries who are actually oppressed, who have no rights because the men in
okay, there
those
you
countries are
go. Okay,
POSs,
another talking
right?
point.
That's exactly.
No, women in this country are oppressed, sir. What are you talking about? The mortality rate for women giving birth is
Oh,
increasing.
oh, you're
Femicide
not
is on the
in
increase.
America.
We have domestic violence. We have SA. We have women in real time losing reproductive rights. You have young girls being forced to carry children by rapists, sir. You have women, young girls carrying babies from their fathers and uncles. What are you talking about? Oh, women in other places are oppressed, but I guess we got all the rights because you can't see the reality for what it is.
So you
What are
don't
you talking about?
you don't think
Women
there's
in
you don't think women are more impressed in certain
the
parts of the
U.S.
world than in America? Like I agree, there are some in places in America where
fucking oppressed. Not women. Women in the U.S.
I don't know. Hold on, you keep telling me I don't know shit, and I can literally point.
You ain't shit. You want to be part of the collective so bad because you're right. You don't have fucking rights, but you want to be somebody who helped the top 1% get even more control over people because you're a dumbass.
You sound like you voted for Harris.
I didn't know you're a Trump supporter, sir. You can assert it loudly. That's fine. We already know you're a bot.
Did you see
You're not
that
saying
60-minute interview,
anything
the unedited
new.
version?
Oh
It just
Lord.
dropped
Go
today.
ahead and
Did you
tell us.
watch it? Okay,
Daddy, you want to say
I
something?
really think you should
No.
go
You
watch it.
talk too
Maybe.
much. Daddy, you want to say something? Y'all sound like bots. Y'all all say the same thing. Y'all is never any new. Only time I have something that I can talk about is news when I talk to other women about these topics, especially on the back end. But y'all motherfuckers say the same thing over and over again. It's nothing original about what you're saying. You
Refute
don't
it
even
then.
think for yourself.
Refute it.
Critical.
Ma'am, refute my
See how
talking
you said
point.
we? Even the way you talk, is collective. So
If
you
you can't
keep saying
refute it,
we.
then it's
That's
not
why I say you're a
wrong.
red pillar.
If you
You're not
can't
even talking about
refute
your
it, then
own
it's not
point.
wrong.
You're talking about yourself as a collective.
Refute it. Refute what I said. Refute everything that I said if you can. I don't care about your feelings. Refute it with evidence. You have none.
I don't think you realize why you're here, sir. You're
Yes,
not here for
I'm
me to
here
have
to
a
entertain you. That's exactly
conversation.
what I'm doing, aren't
No, let me meet you. Those who follow my page and come here know why you are here,
you? I'm
sir.
here to entertain you.
No, 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 no. That's not why you're
I'm here
here.
to entertain you and your audience. That's exactly why I'm here.
Mm.
And maybe troll a little bit. But I want to talk to Batty. Batty, was I wrong in anything that I said?
No,
Honey,
that's not
like
why
I
you're
said,
here.
like I said before, you kind of lost me down the rabbit hole, especially when you went back to saying that men are the ones that gave us our rights. No, women had to fight for our rights. Now, did we have a few selective men that helped? Yes. If you have any kind of sense of humanity to yourself and decency, then yes. But no, rights, you're still basing things off of, again, social norms, right? Say we're not the social norms. I
Hold on.
don't care what you give the right to and what you don't give the right to. Like she said, we're born with our rights. You can't take that from us.
Batty, did you know also men were not allowed to vote as well? That when voting first started, men were not allowed to vote as well. And it was only a selective few of
Who
people
are allowed
who
to
So
were
who
vote?
allowed
gave
to
you your
vote.
Who
right to vote?
allowed?
Who the only people
Hold
who
on.
were allowed
Who
to
was
vote were
allowed? Hold
people.
on. Who
I'm answering
was,
the question.
sir? Who? No, 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 no. Who was allowed to vote?
People with power, people with the state,
No,
and
you had a
officials,
very
etc.
yeah. Few
People,
white
men
men
could not
who
vote.
own land could vote, and
Right.
guess who? When you say taking rights away,
Men
nah.
as
Who?
Americans could
Hold
not vote.
up. Who reported my live? That's crazy.
That is crazy. Who out here reporting lives?
If I was you, if I was you,
Ma'am, I would never do that. Come on, don't play me like that.
Why would
yeah,
they
you
report?
definitely
Ain't
would.
nothing been said wrong. I
Right?
mean, we're all adults, right?
He reporting.
Don't do that.
Here's the thing: the men you're talking about that could essentially vote initially. Those are the same men that y'all support when y'all say that, oh, we're going to be the enforcers or whatever. That's the same person you voted for. That's
If
the
you're
same
talking, hold
administration
on.
that
If
you
you're talking
support.
about Trump, it's been proven that Trump is the first U.S. president whose none of his family or ancestors never owned any slaves.
And you're basing it off
Lord,
of what? You know what? That's another rabbit hole.
It's literally evidence that just came out. Just nobody in Trump's family had slaves. No, not one.
sir.
Ref-
Just
Prove me
stop. Just
wrong.
stop.
Prove me wrong. Prove
Stop.
me wrong.
Stop. Cut it out.
You see, you're the one who wants to spread propaganda. You're so
This is
into
not the
your
conversation
emotions
we're
and your
having.
How is
feelings.
free
I don't
will
want to hear about
propaganda?
You
the
said free
YouTube
world
video you
propaganda.
watched this
How
morning,
how is
sir.
free will propaganda? She literally started this conversation with saying that we should be able to leave if we're not happy. That is a choice. That is free will. That has nothing to do with propaganda.
No, that's not
Talking
what I.
about Trump,
No.
talking
Yeah.
about how we should like get behind marriage. That's propaganda.
Okay, fine. I agree. All right, fine. We'll go back to the beginning. Yes, I agree. If you're not happy, you should be able to leave if you want to. I
That was
agree.
the whole point.
That's it. But then we
Lord.
started talking about contracts. That's how the conversation started. I mean, we wouldn't have been able to have this long talk if I just agreed with the prompt because I do agree with the prompt, but we had to go a little deeper into it, right?
But you're contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not.
So you agree that
If
we
you're
should be
not
able to
happy and you
leave
want to leave, you should be allowed
if
to
we're
leave if
not
you want to.
happy, but then
Is it
you're
right? I don't
promoting
think it's right.
contracts.
Hold on. I said I don't think it's right. You should be. If you want to leave, leave. I said, however, I don't think it's right because if you have kids, if you're married, I do think you have a duty to your family to stick it out for your kids. I think your kids are more important than your feelings. That's what I think.
Okay, and you're totally welcome to that opinion. That is your opinion.
Right. I understand. Yes, that's my opinion.
However, that had nothing to do with the actual topic at hand.
Okay, I understand. That's fine. So should I've said what I had to say. Should I drop or do you guys want to keep on having conversation?
That's up to Miss Kara.
Yeah, it is.
You can go, sir. Like you're a bot. You're
You know,
exhausting
She
talking.
was saying how she was bored and she had no options. She wanted somebody to talk to. I came up here to to have a conversation.
No. That was never said. I
It
never said
was
that,
I
sir.
you
That's a
did.
lie.
No, it's not.
That's a lie. Now you
Even your audience was
gaslighting.
saying how it was boring up here. I was reading the
Oh
comments.
Lord. He holding to
No,
that
I was
trolling, ain't
saying
he?
no, no, hold up. I was saying the guy who came up here earlier was boring, sir. No one asked you to come up here. Get the fuck out of here. You don't want to come in here talking about some fucking contract. Shut up. Nobody, y'all be so full of yourself. No, and you're not here for entertainment. You're a fucking case study. You're a fucking case study. Because y'all all say the same fucking thing. And the shit you say is dangerous, and women should know why you're saying it. You're saying it because you're a fucking bot. You are been radicalized through propaganda. And the same type of talking points that you have, that mentality that you're spreading, is the reason why women are losing rights in real time. Y'all exhausting. Um, Nah, I don't want to refute shit. I get tired of talking to y'all. Y'all be annoying and shit. I know, like, it's just hella annoying. It's annoying as fuck. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
but
Terry. You would think that he would have agreed with you because you didn't make it male versus female. You basically stated that everybody should have a right to leave if they're not happy. Like, how did we even get down that hole?
I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why. And the thing is, when when it comes to time for the collective to vote or support legislation that essentially say that, well, we should go back to a time where in order to divorce you to sit in front of a judge and get permission, they're going to support it. Is the reason why men
Right,
say, "Oh, even if you're miserable, you should go to stick the relationship out regardless." They want us to stay in relationship because they're not the ones initiating divorce. They're the ones initiating. We are the ones initiating divorce, and they feel like, oh, then they push the bullshit like, oh, but you take half of his assets, as if these motherfuckers got money. Y'all have no
right,
fucking. Y'all don't have assets. Y'all are in debt. What are you talking about?
right,
Because they're trying to push us in a world that look like the 19 fucking 50s.
right. And like Coco said, they want to call us bitter, but they're bitter. But see, half of the marriages that get split up be because the men decide to go out and do what they want to do, but they not big enough or man enough or mature enough to actually speak it and say the reason why they did this or the reason why. You rather sneak and keep somebody quartered than to just let everything go, which causes the problem in the first place. Everybody just grows up and do what they want to do. The world will be a better place.
Men don't want to do any better. Men don't hold each other accountable for the things that they do. They circle jerk and support each other through all the bullshit. And at the end of the day, we end up being a scapegoat. We end up being the ones who suffer at the end. So it's important that women know what the fuck is going on and why men are saying the things that they're saying. Why all of a sudden does it sound like all the men sound exactly the same and they saying the same shit? Again, they have no unique identity traits. To be a man in a very young age, there's certain stuff they can't do and say. It stunts their development. They have emotional delay. Cognitively, they are much younger than they look developmentally. Chronologically. And what happens is these men who don't know who the fuck they are and they cosplay and they basically shape shift to whatever society tells them who they are. They're conforming to this propaganda, this thought process, and they're going to try to be the ones who uphold this and basically push women back into something that we do not want. These men are fucking dangerous.
All right.
They're
So that's
dangerous.
just like Coconut Lord said, men want their cake and eat it too. And then God says, so what's your beef? So I can agree with you or see where you're coming from. The whole point is, a lot of men, like you said, they'll step out, they'll do their thing or whatever the case may be. But the moment that a woman does, it's a problem. Why is it?
And the thing is, I'm not a big supporter of marriage. Like I said, marriage is something that was created by men to subjugate women. Like, that's just what it is. And the fact is,
Totally
like,
agree.
women should not be forced to be in a relationship with men. That's not how it was. Like, there was once upon a time, women gave support to each other. We had multi
Yeah.
generational homes that held men accountable. But this nuclear family bullshit they're pushing on people is fucking dangerous. You're going to be alone in a household with a
Hmm.
man who, with his hands, could unalive you. That is fucking crazy.
Right,
That
or
is
dying
fucking
slowly
crazy.
from mental issues.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then like they use this, they love to manipulate, they love to gaslight, they fuck with you. The men are slow. I mean, not slowly, but essentially like they don't have no empathy for women. They want to be around that guy friend. There's such a separation. So when they come into a relationship, it's like, oh, I'm supposed to do this for status, not because they actually give a fuck about you. They don't want marriages to be about love and connection. Marriage is supposed to be out of
Right.
obligation and transaction. That is a
And then
dangerous
they'll
place
fall
to
back on
be.
the
And
topic
then
that women think emotionally.
you'll have a man being emotional. Like men go to prison for being emotional all the fucking time. Men get in bar fights because they're emotional, and they're like, "Oh, y'all are emotional." Things are never that cut and dry and black and white. But we're talking
Right.
about bots.
It's the
So yeah,
brainwash and it's generational.
maybe
It's generational. And they don't even
unhappy.
realize it.
Maybe it is caused by your partner too. That's the thing. If you have a partner who's miserable, who love bombs you, and somebody else and masked up to get you, and now that y'all are in a relationship and it's been established, he's switching it up, and you're fucking miserable trying to figure out what's going on, and he's using verbal and emotional abuse all the time to manipulate you. Then yeah, that person can be the source of your unhappiness. What's up, Jay?
What's up? You can hear me? Y'all can
Yeah,
hear
you
me?
yelling. We can hear you fine.
Nah, I
Yeah.
ain't sure. I'm talking about shit. I just want, like I was saying in the bottom, I just wanted to know, like, what's your beef is, so I can kind of like see what you're saying. Like, especially when you had the whole little pop, you was talking about how, like, men don't, we don't know how to, like, our cognitive don't catch up with everything else, like how we look, and that made sense. Like, yeah, I can get with that. But it sounded like you talking about a certain demographic of men. But I'm trying to figure out, you talking about all men or you talking about a certain demographic?
No, my topic is if you want to leave a relationship, you can leave. Period.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
Any any
I'm all for
anybody
that.
who hold up, anybody who says that, and it usually is men telling women that just because you're unhappy doesn't mean you should be able to leave a relationship. You should still stay and like sort it out. Even if you're fucking miserable in a relationship, these men are saying you should still be in a relationship. All because they're saying, well, if you leave, you might take his assets. Like if women are fucking property. Though if leave that, then fuck you. That's who I'm talking about.
Oh, I mean, I get that. Like, I don't, all that whole, if you married to a man for a certain amount of time and you do leave, I do think you supposed to be compensated for a lot of that time that you spent with
Got
that man.
cut off. What you say? You got cut off. You think if you leave, what
On my
happened?
part. No, no, I'm saying like, yeah, if you was married to a man for a certain amount of time, I think you should be compensated for the time that you spent with that man.
All right, that's getting ridiculous.
My fault. No, somebody was calling. Somebody called. That's my bad. But no, like I was saying, I think you should be compensated for the time you spent with your husband, no matter you feel me, no matter how y'all broke it off. But like how you said, if you should leave, if you should be able to leave just because you want to have it, did that go with both parties? Like, do you think a man should be able to leave a whole situation, like if kids and everything involved, it's just because he's unhappy?
If kids are involved and it's like because a lot of men because they think they're not in a relationship they shouldn't have to provide for kids anymore. No, you should still have to provide for your children, but nobody should be forced to be in a relationship with anyone.
Yeah, but yeah, I understand. I agree with that too. But we can't negate the fact that when two parties separate, the bond between the father and the child and the mother and the child, that whole thing changes because of
Yeah,
it
but
could
did
be
you
from the
hear what I
man's
just
being bitter
said?
or from the woman being bitter.
No, a lot of times what
Yeah,
happens is men associate children with the person they're with. If they get in another relationship, you have some men for a very short period of time will still be involved with their children, but if they get involved with a new person, they stop spending time with their children. those men should still have some obligation to support those children. Absolutely.
Of
That's
course.
very common to happen. And as I said
Yeah, I mean,
earlier,
yeah,
it's
it's a
not
lot,
like you have a lot of women out
of
here.
common.
Hold up, because the way men be talking about it is like as if women don't want their children to have their fathers around. You know how many women struggle to see their children get upset about the fathers not being around, about the fathers not calling anymore, about the fathers not stopping by, like events at the school and the kids can't participate because their father ain't nowhere to be found. That shit is fucking sad.
Yeah, yeah, that's sad,
Totally
but
agree.
it's also sad. It's also sad too when a man just happens to find somebody new, and then the woman's like, "Oh no, like you're not gonna have your kids, and think you're gonna leave me to be with somebody new." Like that's also
Yeah,
another sad. That's another sad
there's a
scenario.
part about that too. Now, this is why I say being a parent and being in a partnership is two totally different things. The fact that we combine the two is fucking
Agreed.
crazy. And the thing is,
I mean,
if
yeah,
you
but
hold up, pause for a second. If you were in a
I got
relationship with someone, right? Let's say kids involved, and that person is under the misconception that y'all are in a loving relationship, and come to find out you've been fucking around on them, cheating on them, shit. They're basically saying, "Fuck that relationship, we're gonna do what you want," and that shit come out, then you can't get upset at that person's response to what's going on. You can't think, "Oh, well, shit should just be a certain way." You're not supposed to fuck with people's feelings like that.
Right.
yeah, but like, but like if the kids are
Ain't
involved,
no
none of that
but.
should
Ain't no
matter, right?
but. Ain't no but,
No, but if the
son.
kids, if the kids are involved, that shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter how I treated you. If I'm treating my kids a certain way, it shouldn't
That's
matter how I
fucking
treat
crazy, and
you.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But
That
that's
is
not. But
fucking
is that
crazy.
true though? Is that true?
No, it
I
don't.
mean, no.
No,
I
no,
understand that it's
no,
crazy, but that's
no.
not
Listen to
true.
what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. People, you're talking about people who got fucking feelings. Okay, and a lot of times when y'all think about the father being with the kids, you're not talking about the father being the primary caregiver. Let's be for real. You're talking about the woman being the primary caregiver of the children, and she's gonna have those kids more than 75% of the time. So essentially, it's like, well, it wasn't working out, and I was cheating on you and fucking around on you, but this is what life is. I need you to do what you're supposed to do, and I'm supposed to do with the kid. No, you can't fucking play with people's feelings like that. Y'all motherfuckers think y'all can do whatever y'all want to women, and they supposed to
No,
just put up with it.
I don't
And like,
think
no, it's
it's
supposed to be a
that.
smooth, oh, a coat. No, no, no. That is abusive. That is
No,
abusive.
I mean, I understand what you're saying,
That's
but I think
abusive.
you're taking it. You're not.
Why? No, no. Why do men need to fuck around so much? See, that's the thing. Why get
It's not
married?
about.
Why agree to
No,
be in some?
listen.
No, no, no. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Why agree to be in some nuclear family structure? You know, in the back of your mind, you still want to fuck around. Why
Right,
do
Right.
that's the
that?
same thing. Women do the same shit.
Point. Her main
But that's what I'm saying. I
argumentative.
understand. I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, if you feel that way for this side, like, do you feel the same way for the women that do the same shit and send them through that
How
emotional
often?
and
Let me. All
and
right. Let's be
abuse that they
honest
do?
though. Let's be honest. How often do women leave men with children while they go run off and fuck off with somebody?
I have
Don't
no
lie
idea. I'm
either.
pretty sure it happens. I'm pretty sure it happens. Like, I'm pretty sure it
At
happens, but
least she not
I don't
spouting
know.
statistics.
I don't. You feel me? I don't know, but I know it happens. It's not like it's unheard of.
When women leave, guess who they take? They take the children with them. That's why I
Because
said
they
the
know
two are
they know that
separate.
certain bad women know that it's leverage. Bad women know that that's leverage against the man. I'm not saying all women do,
Lord.
just like that's why I be saying when you say
So
certain
this
stuff,
is the
you put it on
thing.
all men.
Instead of us having a conversation, you so worried about finding a loophole to blame women for. Even though,
And I'm
in
not
my
blaming. I'm
no,
not
no, no.
blaming.
Listen to what I'm saying. No, 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 no. Because this is what I'm saying. Yes, you are. You're
Ignorant
trying to
from
find a
me.
loophole. You're literally trying to find a
Oh,
loophole. Because every time a point is made, you're like, all right, but you go to the next thing. You're trying to find a loophole because you just want to
no,
blame
I'm
women
not
for
finding the
something.
loophole. It's not a loophole. It's not a loophole I'm trying to find. It's just because like you say in the prompt, say what she say. You say you don't need the reason to leave if you're not happy. But you're not specifying if it's on just men or women. You saying if it could be on both ways. So that's why I'm saying this conversation can go both ways. Like if that's the case, you say should women be able to leave just because she's not happy, and then you can talk from a whole woman's perspective on it. But if it's on both
Okay.
parties, yes, I'm gonna find the do's and the don'ts on the female side to see if you feel the same way about it.
It's
That's
women,
all.
sir. We don't do that shit. No,
Oh,
it's
okay. Oh,
women.
all
We
right,
don't
then,
do
yeah,
that
it's all right.
shit.
That's all right. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, of course. Of course, y'all gonna like how you what you say, niggas circle jerk each other. Y'all do the same shit, but it's nothing wrong with it. Y'all supposed to uplift each other. Because it's a lot of y'all go against a lot of fucked up stuff every day. Like niggas certain shit. So that's why I said what I said down there. I just want to see what
I mean, like I said, my original statement would be that nobody should be married. I'm not a supporter of marriage at all for anybody. But the
damn,
thing
no,
is,
no.
even when I said it doesn't matter, hold up, no, I don't. I think being in a relationship with someone and raising children, I think those are two separate things. And the fact that we try to combine them is what got us fucked up in the first place. I believe a lot of times these women need to take these children and find other women to support them and raise children together because a lot of these men are just not in tune with the kids like they need to be.
Oh, snaps. Really? Do
Woo.
you have
Yeah.
kids? Do you have kids?
Why
And you
does that
feel like,
matter?
oh, so you
Hold
raising
on,
your
hold on, hold
kids
on. Hold on,
because
real
I'm
quick.
asking,
Why does that matter? Why does that matter?
because I want to get some because I just needed to know the answer, get a better understanding of where you come from. Like, so do you raise your kids just with a whole bunch of women? You don't have no
It
males that's
doesn't matter. But
household,
see,
they'll
this is
raise
the
your
part.
kids?
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. The reason why it does not matter, right? And yeah, there's a lot, especially black women, which I don't realize. Whether a woman has children or not, she's going to do things to support community. That's the thing. It doesn't matter if she has children or not. There are women who don't have children who would definitely be part of that community and support raising those children because we are more communal when we think about
So,
something. It's called a other mother, sir.
all right, hey, I understand what you're saying, but I'm gonna ask another question. So, by you having kids and another woman that don't have kids, would give you not even give you a listen to it?
It's not a forced thing, sir. That's what you fail to realize. It's
Yes,
not
that's a
about
simple
forcing
yes or
any.
no. That's a simple yes or no. That's a
It's
simple
not a
yes or
simple yes
no.
or
Yeah, I
no. It's
would or
a
no, I
question of
wouldn't. That
why.
is very simple. That's very simple.
Hold on? Why your voice going up all those octaves, sir?
That's very simple. That's
What's
just
going
very
on?
simple. No, that's just a simple yes or no answer, yo. Come on now.
What's your
Oh,
question? I
that's cool.
forgot. Your voice distracted me.
Nah,
Say it again.
no, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I just basically said if you since you got children and another woman was to tell you how to parent your children that
Oh
doesn't have
shit.
children, would you listen to it? Because that's what I
But
seem
that's
to
the
get
thing.
from a lot of these, like a lot of y'all on TikTok. It's like
No,
y'all give information that y'all don't take that y'all wouldn't take. Like y'all
no,
give a
that's
lot of advice that you wouldn't take on your own. Like you would take that advice.
well. See, it's different for me because
Yeah.
like my specialty is literally in child development. That's why I say I
Okay,
can't just say yes or
okay.
no
So yeah,
without no
so you know
complex
certain
stuff.
stuff. Yeah, so you know certain. Okay, I get it. But would you? All right. Not you. Would you advise another woman that don't have a specialty in child care to take advice from a woman that doesn't have kids and she has kids? Would you advise her to take that advice from a woman that don't have kids? Well,
The
that
thing
don't
is,
have
y'all. The
that
thing
don't
y'all
parent her own
miss
children.
when we hold up when we lived in more communal like communities, whatever. So the thing, is, and I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with nuclear family. Nuclear family treats every woman as like you're supposed to know about children because a lot of women in those situations end up being on their own trying to raise a child and they don't know what the hell going on. But in that communal mindset, those who actually have knowledge about the developmental milestones for children, those who understand what children need psychologically, those know like what to look for in children, the way that they need support, the interventions that they need. Those usually are the ones who are the primary caregivers of the children. The problem is y'all think, oh, well, if another woman said it, it's not just somebody based on opinion. It's based on the available information that we have. Like that's the real statistics. So what you're saying, your comment is misguided. That's why it's not a cut and dry yes or no.
I don't think it's misguided, but yeah, we can agree with this. So
I
you
mean,
would
you
say, so
don't
you would say
because
like
you
children
don't
don't need,
know.
so children don't need their fathers, basically. That's basically how you
A
put
lot
it.
of men, no, a lot of men in today's society have been compromised. If we had healthy, well-rounded
As
men,
women,
listen,
as
let
women.
me finish, sir. I'm answering the question. If we had healthy, well-rounded men who were not bots, who had no problem with defining masculinity as they saw fit, they were open-minded and understood that they can also be nurturing to children and gave a fuck about kids and we're not fucking predators and creepy, then damn yeah, that would be fine. But that's not what we're dealing with in today's society. We have a lot of men who are cosplaying what they think a man should be, who will recruit other male children into patriarchal thinking, who cause harm to young boys and girls, who are predatory, or put their hands on children inappropriately. Men who feel like, oh, they're the head of the household and they supposed to apply discipline, and they are too aggressive with children. They don't know how to open up and talk to children. They are emotionally disconnected from children, causing generational trauma. So no, we're not there yet for men to just be like, oh no. So in today's society, what we have now, I think women should get their children the fuck away from these men.
That's crazy. I mean, I can't not you feeling the way you feel. You probably seen a lot of bad men growing up, or see it like on a day-to-day basis. The basis, I mean, but
Well, now you want to
I can't
make it
argue
seem
with
like a
that.
personal thing. It's not a personal thing,
No,
sir. No, no, no,
because
no, no,
you
no.
talking
Because
to
what you
somebody
no,
that's a
no, no,
father.
no,
Because you talk,
no.
I wouldn't bring it personal, but you talking to somebody that's a father. You talking to somebody who had a father. I mean, who
Okay,
has a
okay.
father.
Everybody here
You
has a
talking to a person
father.
that seen, but I'm talking about an active father. I'm talking about a real father. I'm
All
not
right, so
talking about
active
a
fathers
guy
are
that built.
problematic sometimes. So do you feel comfortable and vulnerable and open up to people?
You said, do I feel comfortable? You cut off. I'm sorry. Say it again.
Do you feel comfortable being vulnerable in front of people
Yeah, to the people that's close
without
to me.
fear of the way people may respond to what you're going to say?
Yeah, to the people that's close to me, because everybody don't deserve that part of me.
What?
To the people that's close and near and dear to me, yes. Not everybody. Everybody don't deserve that part of me. Everybody don't get to see me at a vulnerable state. And that's the difference between men and women.
All right,
Women
okay.
believe that
All right.
everybody
How do
should be
you
able to see
feel?
that.
Okay, got it. All right, got it. Let's stay there then. How do you feel about young boys crying and being emotional and basically doing the things that they want to do despite what society says they should do?
I mean, if you're not harming nobody, do your thing. If you crying at a young age, kids cry. Like I
What
mean,
about an
like
older
kids
age?
cry.
What about a teenage boy? What about a
Adults
teenage
cry.
boy?
It all depends. In my honestly, God, truth, it all depends on what's it for. You shouldn't be crying because you 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 failed the math quiz. You failed the math quiz, and now you shouldn't be crying about that. Like that's
Why
not
would you
something that I
tell
But
think you should
police?
be crying.
why
No,
can't
why
he
would you
cry
tell
though?
police?
I'm not saying he can't. I'm saying in my personal opinion, me raising my
Yeah,
son,
that's
telling
why I
my son
said
how
no.
you need
You
to dictate. That's
would.
what I'm saying. Certain. So how we gonna do this? You want me to go? Or you
What do
want
you
to
What do
go?
you think about? Okay, let's do this. What do you think about boys wearing nail polish is more popular today? What do you feel about that?
I mean, they're expressing themselves. I don't agree with it, but if that's how you express yourself, bro, that's how you express yourself. Because nobody
Why
could tell
don't you
me at
agree
my
with
age
it?
because
Why don't you agree with
that's not how I seen it. Growing up. That's not how I seen things. I'm aware that the world's changing, so I'm not against you. I'm not talking down on you, but that's just not how I seen the world change. Growing up, that's not
How do
how
you
we
feel?
seen like you
How do
express
you
yourself.
feel? All right, I got it. How do you feel about a woman saying that I want to be independent? I don't want to be with a man, and I'm perfectly fine with that.
Hey, baby, that's on you. Life is hard. So I don't want to hear nothing when this life start lifing you and you talk about, oh, these men ain't shit. No, you don't need a man. So you be independent, you be an adult. There's no such thing as no female independence. You're being an adult. You taking care of yourself as you're
It's
supposed
more
to.
than women, not females, women. What do you think about
You don't hear
girls
men
who
walking talking about like, yo, I'm
okay.
independent. I do this.
What do you hold up? What if you had a daughter and she was a dom? How would you feel about that?
That wouldn't be the life that I chose for you, but baby, you have to choose your own life.
Why would you have
I'm not
chosen?
gonna love
Why
you no
would you have
less.
not chosen? Why would you have not chosen that?
Because at some point in time, a man that sees his daughter wants to see his daughter married to another strong man.
All right, so if for the reasons you just listed, the four things I just took you through is the reason why, yeah, you wouldn't be allowed around the fucking kids. Your mind has
For
been
what?
compromised.
For
In
how?
three to four out of three to four
Jesus,
things that I
how?
listed, hold up, I'm telling you why. Three to four things I just said, you said, well, that's the way that I learned it. You think that because the society was shaped a certain way, you consumed information that there's
No, I
something
didn't say I
problematic with the
learned.
next
I didn't
generation.
say
That's
learn. No,
again.
if you
Men
want to
want
say
to
my
pass down
words, I didn't
patriarchal
say learn.
thinking. Men want to pass
I
on
didn't say I
patriarchal
learned
thinking.
nothing.
So
I
when
didn't
my
say about me
comment,
learning
listen to
anything.
me. No. My comment applied to you, sir. You're the man that I'm talking about.
No, no. But just because you use these formalities and these words and try to no, that don't make it right. Like just because you try to no, that's not right. None of that what you just said was right. None of that was correct. None of
What
it.
was incorrect? What was incorrect?
You just switched because you
What
just
part was
switched the
incorrect?
whole thing
What part
around.
was incorrect?
Everything,
What thing was incorrect?
everything. Talking about I
Like
said
what?
that's
Tell
how I
me.
learned. No, I never said I learned anything. You said I said
Yeah, you did.
I never said I learned anything. No, I did not. I did not say nothing about me learning nothing. I did not say that.
You said that's how it is for you. You don't use like because you said I wouldn't want that for them, and I asked you to say, tell me why, and you broke it down why. You didn't no. You didn't
I'm learning. How
prioritize.
was
Hold
that?
up.
What
I'm
is
just
that me
saying.
learning?
Calm down, sir. Calm down. Because you didn't say, well, I need to understand that times change and I need to do what's best for my child. You're like, well, I don't want that.
I
So
just
that's
said that. I just
no.
said that. I
No,
just
you
said I
didn't.
realized that time saying when you said about the fingernail polish. I just said that. I just said I realized that times change. So what are you talking about?
I'm just
You
letting
just
you
put a
know. You
whole bunch
wouldn't
of
be the one.
nonsense.
You wouldn't be the one. You would be kicked out. I'm just saying it. That's all. You wouldn't be invited. That's all.
Invite. Where am I seeking an invitation to?
I mean, in patriarchy, then fine. But like, if we had our, if it was communal, if people actually
I'm
trying to get
pretty
back
sure.
right,
Yes, I'm pretty
yeah,
sure if women had
yeah.
their way, yes, it would be dangerous
All right,
out
go
here.
ahead and
It would be
crash
very
out. Go
dangerous.
ahead.
No, so I'm not crashing a baby. You crashed out. You just made up a whole. You made up a whole fake dissertation of what I've said and try to make it seem like what? Like baby, come on. And I'm thinking, and you know what? This whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, Shorty got some knowledge to her. But as soon as it broke down to her, you sounded crazy. Like how you get all when I just
Go against. Yeah, I said, oh, yeah, I talking. Want to be? You don't want to be the problem.
my fault. I missed all of that. It was somebody at fault. Was you talking to me or
And
was you?
glitching, y'all know my. Yes, that's
Yo.
here.
Okay. Okay.
I'm about to say, like, let's put slide go back in that day. I'll take